and welcome to ANB Bronze 24 Part 4. Off camera, or at least off camera for the main series, I have crafted my first legendary piece for the experience farming set, which was a fire lily. Because I'm playing Death from Above, power, experience, fire damage, frost damage on here. We need power on a Death from Above build, otherwise the highest we can expect to run in a reasonable time is Troll 90 to 97, possibly 100 if you're lucky, but not beyond there for experience farming. I will need to plop in Arc Lightning, which is currently at level 8. And I'm working on getting Death from Above and Frostbeam up towards level 10 at the moment. So today is going to be a case of, I think we ended up with a very fast run of Troll 70 last time out, so we'll move up, have a look at 80 and possibly a bit higher, 44 seconds, so we can move on, see what's what. I haven't played any Trolls for a bit, so this could go spectacularly hopeless to start with. But we do now have Eileen, so we can group up one lot here for a nice big Death from Above start. We're on a bit of a donut map, are we? That's handy. We'll come down here, collect what we can. And we have another vortex coming right up, so let's make use of that. Actually, Talisman of Power is what we're going to need to carry on doing this one more efficiently. 106, that's fine. We can definitely run doing that. 1 hour book of learning. Quite a bit going on up there. We get some glory and another gemstone selection. And a nice pile of these. I've just realised I haven't switched from the gold farm that we did last time out. Want to fill up experience, so we should have gained more experience than we just did. I will do the inventory management off camera and we'll meet back up very shortly. And welcome back to a tidied up inventory. Let's just keep plodding away at trial 80 for now until we get our clear times coming down into the low 50s. That's what I am looking for. Although I think once we've got about 10 runs done, we'll have enough materials to do our next craft, which will be to replace that Vial of the Wind Spirit with a tasty Talisman of Power, which is far better for this level. Thank you, game, for deciding where I should be running. Make use of and we're just under a minute now, so things will improve. So So we're still getting 24 champion levels per run. Almost finished defence. Then utility will fill up very quickly afterwards. We're going to find that we're going to get quite a few marker titans now as we go on. I'm just going to salvage those uncommons because we don't want them. Just annoying me sitting there. Run a couple more of these and then I shall just get on with farming and hopefully being a bit more focused, a bit quicker at it. It doesn't really matter that we've only got the one healer, one vortex, as long as we make good use of it. Oh, nothing up there. Let's run around down here. Fire wildly in that direction. Completely missed the frost nova, so no northern wind. Wow. So we've ended up with an exceptionally slow run by playing the map badly. Okay, so I am going to focus up and just carry on farming experience at trial 80 and hopefully the clear times will come tumbling down. If I craft any more gear, they're going into a separate crafting video, so that will become apparent. I think once I have 10 runs done with all these epics and set items coming in, we're going to end up with plenty of marker titans and hopefully enough essences to convert up into greater essences if I'm short of those. So I will see you again either when, actually it's not going to take half an hour to be wanting to move up, so at the stage that I'm ready to move up to a higher troll, we shall meet back up. And welcome back. I ran down the half an hour booster on trial 80. We had quite a few fast runs, so I'm going to use one more half an hour for now. Just because I want to get a few more champion levels. We're up to 974. You can see that I've been replacing some of the epics with legendary gear. So the ones that have changed, the Integralis Mantle has been crafted, power experience, haste and vitality, and we gain 480 more ability rate just through general play. We've got a legendary Fire Lily with power experience, fire damage, frost damage. The Talisman of Power, power experience, frost and fire. I've had a go at the first Bracer of Mastery. We haven't got the bonus that we want, but that's got power experience, fire and frost. Sash of the Igniter, experience, frost and fire. Oh, we've had that before. The Regalia Pants with movement speed, experience, ability rate, power. The boots with haste, experience, movement speed and power, and a Glacis Tempestus, which hopefully with the very next craft that I do will be replaced, because I want a 76 staff and a 75 tome, and I am hoping that the next craft is a 75. Haste, experience, ability rate, power. So I'm basically just adding power to the epic when I'm crafting the legendary piece. Takes about 10 runs of Troll 80 to have enough materials to craft 1 or 2 items. But since we've had some fast runs, how fast I can't remember, they were in the low 40s, 41 seconds was the fastest, had chances to go under 40, so I think I'll take a look at 90. I'm not sure whether this is going to be the most efficient for now, but we'll take a look and see which is going to be our best farming zone. Should also point out we've got Frostbolt and Arc Lightning at 8, Death from Above is up to 9, Immolate, Frost Nova are at 6, Glass Cannon, Fleet Footed, Power Infusion are at 7, and I've used various books of learning to get all the other skills that we're not using up to at least level 4 and a few up to level 5, so that helps push our synergy up to 100, which has given us a bit more vitality, ability rate and attack speed. So let's see how we get on with this one. I'm not running that in any a particularly clever manner. But hopefully with some shatters we might kill stuff off screen for us. That is worth blasting into that encroaching blob. And we'll do the same into that lot. And we just missed the Talisman of Power there. We should get 25 stacks of burning. Once we get that up to level 10, once we get Death from Above to 10, then so what were we, 109. What do we get champion level wise? 14. I might take another run at that. I wasn't playing particularly cleverly. Couple of currency boosters which are useful. I'll use those to run story through to completion, and we have our first Celestial Transform. Haven't got anything to use it on at the moment, so I'll just stick that in there for now, and I'll use the currency boosters when I run story, which I will do off camera, because I also want to do a lot of stuff on heroic mode for some research, and then I'll make that research findings public once I've had a chance to go through the data that I'm going to be collecting. Can we just blast generally into that group? See, I probably need better weapons to be running here. It's another slows us down. Wait for all of those to hit before we Frost Nova, and we'll go again. It's going to take 3 of these, is it, to finish Kara? Yeah, given the times that it's taking to clear, 80 is faster than 90, so I am going to drop back to 80 and just run down this. If I go back up to 90, I shall drop in a clip of one of those runs. So see you again once we've leveled up or run down the booster a bit more. And welcome back. I have finally crafted the level 75 Glacis Tempestus. So I have been running Troll 85. I have had one run under 50 seconds, but most of them are somewhere between 50 and 60, so that's good enough. It's better experience than Trial 80, so I'm happy to run here even if it's a little bit slower. It looks like we're running into a dead end, but we can get through there and vortex in those, and we're halfway through the trial. Let's see, one shatter there. One more shatter. We do our death from above. So that is a pretty standard run for how that has been going. So that is where I am farming, and I think I am definitely going to be sticking there until the end of these boosters. So I think what I'll do is switch off the microphone, focus on experience farming, and we'll see where we are, and that will wrap up this video, I think, which makes it a bit shorter than some of the others, but that's probably for the best for you lot. I'm waffling. I'll see you again soon. And welcome back. So to end up today's episode, we'll just have a rundown of where we are with the character. The last 5 runs of Troll 85 were all under 50 seconds, which was quite nice. Crafting is going well. We've basically got 3 pieces left to complete this experience farm set. So the staff I want is a level 76. Bracer of Mastery, it'd be nice to get a death from above, and the Regalia Arm Guards, so we're nearly in a position where we can do those. Death from above and Frostbeam have just finished upgrading. Let me see what we have in terms of books. Level 4 to level 5 I think is an hour and a half, so I will probably use some of those 10-minute books to get one or two skills up from 4 to 5. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's an hour and a half, so that's 9 books. We can use those just to quickly push our synergy along. And we'll only be 10 minutes off getting these other 2 up, so we'll do those as well. Use up the remaining books of learning. So that will finish upgrading in no time at all, in real time. And then I might take a couple of these level 7s up towards 8, and then I'll work on getting these 2 abilities up to 10. So the character at the moment, we've got haste, speed, rate, experience, power, haste, power, experience, vitality, haste, ability, rate, experience, power, haste, speed, rate, experience, power. It's looking very similar stats. Haste, experience, haste, power, experience, haste, vitality, belts, bracers, trinkets, power, experience, fire and frost on all of those. Gloves still to do, haste, ability, rate, experience, as I mentioned on the bracer. The belt, all the same stats there. Movement speed, experience, ability, rate, power on the pants. Haste, experience, movement speed, power on the boots. There's no enchantments on any of the gear at the moment. I'll be adding some of that next time out, hopefully. Haste, power, experience, ability rate, haste, power, experience, ability rate, haste, ability rate, experience, and then haste, experience, ability rate and power. In terms of what that does for our character, damage is starting to improve as we go on. Everything's going into power now on our champion levels. Haste gives us 5 hits per second, even though it says 5.2. Our fire damage is at 67.7 and our frost is at 70.8. So I'm going to boost fire by... maybe I won't. I'll have to have a think about the helm enchantments. I'll either put fire damage onto the helm or I'll put Slayer up there. I'll have a think about that, but I think we need to see how we are going at trial 100 before I make that decision, so I won't do the enchantment for that just yet until we're up that high. Vitality will require some additional vitality. I can do that through a chest enchantment and possibly a ring or necklace. Armour, I'm okay with that being a bit less than where I would normally have it. I normally have it at 80%. Death from above, we're immune whilst flying through the air, so not too much of a problem there. We've got a healthy amount of ability rate now. With the... what have we got on here? 94. So that is 470. I think I said 480 before. 470 ability rate to add on to here, which takes us over the 2000 mark, which is the maximum for alacrity. Experience gained is 3684, very healthy. And we are champion level 1240, so things progressing well. We're not even 2 hours into the event. What I'm going to do next off camera is equip some of the gold farm stuff that we had crafted originally. Not all of it. We've got some reds here. Anything that I've still got in the inventory somewhere, I'll equip that. I'm going to run normal mode story through to completion. You don't need to see that. That's just going to get me more gold and gems, because one of the targets was 14,000 gems, so we are over 100 gems above where we were when we started the event. So we recovered everything that was spent plus a little bit more, which is good. So that is that, and that will wrap up this episode. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching.